This band, ball, and bell Tabata workout has three main goals. Fast twitch fiber training, very important, especially people over 30. You lose those power fibers as you get older. We're also gonna burn fat, build muscle. We're using the HIIT, high intensity interval training format. Tabata's world famous, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Get aerobic and anaerobic benefits in the same workout, just 20 minutes. Now, this is a challenging workout, so maybe start with some of our earlier Tabata routines, but these three pieces of equipment, they really blend nicely. The first 10 minutes of the workout is more about mobility and really activating the key muscles to allow you in the final 10 minutes of the workout to push your metabolic conditioning to the next level. Melt that fat, get in great shape, and again, you can do this at the gym, at home, whatever you want. We have a bunch of awesome follow-on workouts just like this here. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and get ready for an amazing workout that I think you'll really love to hate in a good way, all right? You know what? If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. You're gonna do it today. Love you, peace. Hip flexions from a plank position. We're talking abs, hip flexors, shoulders. Now here's the setup. I like 2 heavy dumbbells in the ground. Now obviously I could use a pull power rack, stable support structure. If it's not heavy, load it down with some heavy weights as well, or I'll take 2 heavier dumbbells, put one in front of the other to kind of lock it down. It's very important to have a surface too that has a friction, like rubber floor. And what I'll do with this is, now I electrically tape my dumbbell handles, not only for keep my hands supple, my wife likes it, and also just because if I attach bands to it, it doesn't serrate the band. If you don't have that, you can just take a hand towel like this and then secure the band, and that'll help prevent some wearing on your bands. What I do is, I take the band like this, and I loop it, bring it right through, all right? Have this set up before you start doing your workout because it is hard to do it on a quick transition. And then from there, all I'm gonna do is walk out. I got my slant boards ready, which I'll be using. You don't need those, but I kind of just secure it mid-foot, and I'm gonna elevate the heel of the hand if I have wrist problems. If I wanna get more of a stretch into my wrist and make it more advanced mobility, I elevate the fingers. I can also do it hands flat on floor. But I assume my plank position, and all I'm gonna do from there is lock down, exhale forward, and don't just come here in terms of knee as tight to the chest as possible. Pull your toes to the shin and get those shins going as well. Inhale back. You'll do a minute each side. I can even add a little bit of pulsing action to it, but really focus on pushing your shoulder blades away to get that serratus activation, more distance from the floor to allow that foot and knee to come forward more. In terms of switching, what you can do is a couple things. One, I can come like this and just kind of loop the foot and then switch, or I could stand back up and quickly transition. But just, again, you can practice this before you start the workout or just the first run through. The transition can be a bit tricky because you gotta go right away from one to the other. It's a minute per side, all right? Get it. Multi-level shin box press targets the shoulders, abs, and glutes, complete hip mobility in that 90-90 shape. Now, start here at shoulder level, and it goes like this. You will exhale going up, you'll inhale going down. Now, it's harder if you start overhead and maintain it as we do it. Enjoy. Standing band, one leg hip flexions. Now have a dip bar or chair or even a stick you can use to kind of dig into the floor. A little bit of self-assistance to get better form and technique, more range of motion. What we're gonna do here is, I just step on the middle of the band, like this with the support leg, all right? And then all I'm gonna do is just secure it just above the knee, all right? Now, the big focus here is, see, if I don't have this, what'll happen is this leg kind of goes out to the side. It's hard to keep it exactly where you want, where the ideal running mechanics or walking mechanics, toes forward, and I wanna get that knee above hip level. So what I'll do here is, and you only go as low as tension remains in the band. That's too low, right? See how it kind of gets all limp? That's as low as I would go. So we're isolating just below the hip to above. So exhale up, inhale down. And don't get sloppy with that toe up. And I'm pushing down here so that instead of like this, I'm, again, perfectly positioned. Everything's directed forward. And I really also want to focus on that down leg. Stomp that heel down and get the glute going. So it's glute, hip flexor, opposites. Start slower, you can add some speed to the pulses, and then you'll switch sides halfway into that set. So a minute per side. And the switch, again, it's pretty simple, right? All I do is go from here to just then stepping down in lifting on the other side. And I could have 2 dip bars or chairs ready to go so I can make an easy switch. Gonna smoke it out, even close the eyes and focus on contraction. You have a mirror, look at it to make sure things are forward and nothing kind of spills out. The med ball 1-1-2 knee tuck complex. Now, if you don't have a padded medicine ball, just tap the ball. I don't want you hitting your knee against a rubber ball, but we use this ball all the time. This is my go-to ball, and the padded nature of it allows you to be violent with the knee strike. So this is why I would recommend it, beyond the fact it's big, wide, and gives you the best grip too. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to really focus on getting fully extended, and before you even start the workout, I want you to be active with the feet. If your feet aren't active, we'll lose positioning, we won't get the activation we want, and you might feel a little bit in your lower back. So really focus on getting the heels dug in. That's when we get the glute and hams going and that ideal positioning. We exhale, bringing the ball in and knees in, and we inhale going back. So I'm gonna exhale, hit this, and strike. All right, bring it back. Same thing other side, and then I finish with 2. And then I just repeat that pattern for time. This is gonna be so good for hip flexors, shoulder mobility, and obviously it's gonna smoke the midsection in a real way, especially for extended time under tension. Start slower, just get the taps down in the rhythm, all right? And then you can start to add a little more explosive strike to the ball as you go. Have some fun with it, and also I'd recommend too, make sure it's a nice padded surface. You gotta use a mat or gymnastics pad or do it on carpet, do so. I want you to be comfortable with your spine on the ground. Ow! Double press, sit up, ladder. We're talking chest, abs, shoulders, arms. Let's get into this right now. What we're gonna do here is, I'm gonna get positioned, wide stance. I'm gonna start with a 2 floor press, inhale down, exhale up. I'm gonna exhale through as I drive the weights overhead to sit up, and then 1 overhead press. Slow eccentric, okay? Now I'm gonna double each rep total there. So now it's 4 floor presses, and then it is, wow, 2 overhead presses. I'm gonna take that and keep climbing for time. So it goes then 6-3, then it goes 8-4, then it goes 10-5. Climb it as high as you can. The pump is precious, light weights feel heavy. Here we go, man. Let's get those quads going. 2-1-1 Bulgarian thruster complex, 40 seconds each. We start with the hardest version. So what I'm gonna do here is, I'm gonna inhale down, exhale up, double dumbbell loaded. So control it, back knee kiss, exhale up. 40 seconds right there. Hardest move, heaviest load first. Then what I'm gonna do is I set a dumbbell down. I'm gonna do the same thing on the right arm. So I cut the load in half, but I'm already cooking. All right, loaded this side, more quad inner thigh engagement. After my 40 there, a nice gentle pass. Same thing, finish off other side. You can start slow and you can speed it up. You want to increase the challenge from a muscle building standpoint, add a little 2-second pause at the bottom. You want to get more cardiometabolic, add speed of movement. Why would I elevate the heel? Oh, baby, love to quake the quads. Enjoy this workout and touch my body. Glutes, hamstrings back. Here we go with the 2-1-1 hinge to row ladder complex. Start with 2 dumbbells. The heaviest loading first. I'm gonna inhale down, exhale up. Flat back position, head in line with the spine. Don't go here. The shoulders dictate your spinal position. Keep the rear delts active. I'm gonna do an exhale up. 90-degree angle right there. Inhale down. Exhale through. All right, so 40 seconds right there with the 2 arm. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna set one of those dumbbells down, and then I'm gonna go 40 seconds in one hand. And then after that 40 seconds, I'm gonna switch sides. So the beauty of this is we start with some heavy loading, get some real exhaustion into the muscles, then we drop set. By going one side at a time, when I'm here, I get more inner hip thigh engagement. When I'm here, I get more lateral glute engagement. So the result is 2 minutes total of straight plumping the peach. Uncle baby, plumping the peach. The lateral crawl to shuffle is one of my favorite bodyweight core and cardio complexes. Here's what it looks like. I'm gonna start standing to get used to the transition from ground to stand. It goes both ways. So I'm going to inhale down and transfer from stand to kind of a squat to bear crawl, just like this. Nice and slow, okay? From there, mix between an inhale and exhale every step as I crawl laterally for a set period of distance, or let's say 3 to 5 steps, and then all I'm gonna do from there is kind of push back into a squat, and then exhale. This way, inhale to recover while changing directions. And I'm gonna repeat for time. Smoking the core and shoulders here. Also the quads are involved, which creates competitive fatigue as I string this together for time. Enjoy this. Also great because we're moving laterally, working that frontal plane of motion. This will melt your face, smoke those legs, and get you breathing big time.
Go. Halfway. Rest. 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 Go. Half weight. 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 Rest. Go. Halfway. 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 Rest.